Hello and welcome to Derry Community Television. My name is Kimberly Hawes. Today we're here at J&F Farms in Derry celebrating Frost Festival. It's a beautiful day for a snowshoe race and I'm joined by Debbie Cox. She is with the Future Farmers of America and this race is benefiting that organization. How are you today?
Very good, thank you. It's glad to have you here.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate you having us come out and check out all of the snowshoers. Maybe you could tell us a little bit about Future Farmers of America.
Certainly. The FFA organization is a group of high school students, some college students. Nationwide, there's over 550,000 members. In New Hampshire, we're about 700 to 800 members. They're all high school students. There are about 16 schools in the state, and they're all involved in agricultural education. And what FFA does is it takes the skills and the knowledge that they get from the classroom and put it to use. We have competitions both locally, statewide, and then nationally. They can go compete at the national convention, which is 55,000 students. That's always interesting to see 55,000 teenagers, which is all the great group of kids. So these students were trying to raise funds. We have no state funding at the moment. So we have competitions, everything from agri-science to agribusiness to forestry to horticulture to production agriculture, and J&F Farms is very gracious and lets us use their facilities for the snowshoe race. We have a 5K cross-country race on the same course in May, and those funds all go back to the state foundation to help put on the state convention and other activities for the students.
Oh, that's great. It's so nice to hear that there's so many young people active and interested in farming. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more about the competitions themselves. I know you mentioned the topics, but what do they do and what are some examples of how they compete?
There's a huge variety of competitions. One of them that did very well a few years ago, they ended up fourth nationally, was a marketing plan. And there they had to partner with a local business and go in and take what information they had financially and advertising, and they develop a whole new plan and put that into effect and see the outcome of that. So that's a great one for any industry they plan on going into, but it's based on FFA. There's an agri-science fair for kids who are doing research. There's forestry competitions, which has some of the woodman's events, but it's all the science of raising a forest. There's horticulture events. There is dairy food events that will take you into food sciences. There's a food science and technology event that encompasses food from where it grows to how it's produced to how it's packaged and sold. There's just a whole variety of events that are all critical in these students learning these skills to go out into the workforce and keep providing our food and fiber and energy.
Yeah. How many people do you think participated in the race today? How many people signed up?
We only had about 18. I know nobody was thinking snowshoe race until last weekend, but we're happy to have it. There's some experienced racers here, and there's some people who have never done it before, so that's a good combination. We have the cross-country race in the spring, and there we'll probably have over 100 runners.
Yeah, you said that race is in May, and it's here at the farm?
Same course here at the farm, right? And that's a little bigger of an event. There'll be raffles and food booths and the opening of the farm stand. So they all work together nicely.
And how much does it cost to register?
The race, the day of, is $25. If you pre-register online, it's $20.
So very affordable, great way to support the FFA here in New Hampshire and all of their great things that they're doing. And if you're not here today, maybe you'll join them in May, or you can join the other snowshoers next year during Frost Festival.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Debbie.
Great, thank you.
This is Ryan Cox. He is a student at Pinkerton Academy. He's Debbie's son, and he's a member of FFA. Maybe you could tell us first, Ryan, what grade you're in?
I'm a freshman in Pinkerton.
Okay, and what made you interested in joining FFA?
Well, both my sisters were highly involved with the FFA, so that was a good kickstart, but also I want to go into biology as a career, so FFA is really helping me with all the opportunities to get to where I want to be in life.
Okay, so what are some examples of how the FFA can help a student who's interested in pursuing biology?
The FFA is great because it has such a wide variety of opportunities that you can have. So, I want to go into biology, so I'm a lot into the horticulture part of it, and they've got plant competitions that you can organize and sell your plants. And also, there's so many great resources from FFA alumni and advisors that are really willing to help you. So with biology, it's my horticulture teacher and my forestry teacher are really helping me to get to where I want to be.
How many students at the academy are involved in FFA?
I would probably say 25 or 30 members at the Pinkerton FFA chapter.
That's great. It's so neat to hear that so many of the kids right in our hometown are involved. Do you plan on competing in anything this upcoming year?
Yes, I'm competing in a speaking competition called Creed Speaking, where the FFA does have a creed, and they judge you on how well you speak it and how well you answer questions about it afterwards. And also, I was looking at doing environmental sciences, where you have to identify plants and navigate and talk about the natural resources of an area. And then a demonstration where you just have to give a step-by-step of anything, really. I was planning on doing how to cut down a tree. On how to do that, and you get judged on your process.
So you learn a lot of skills outside just what you're passionate about. It sounds like you learn a lot about public speaking, about competing, about being a good sport.
Yes, that's all true, and plus so much more. There's also a job interview where they teach you how to fill out an application for a job and how to correctly interview for a different job, no matter what you want to do in life. So that's good, and also the leadership and communication skills you learn are just fantastic from meeting people from different chapters and all the different competitions you can partake in.
Neat. And how did you guys decide to become involved in the competition today?
Today, as you see, I'm very involved with the people who are finishing it and organizing it. So I said I would love to help, and any of the Pinkerton FFA members and advisors are very willing to help, and you can just go right up to the organizers and say, I want to help, what can I do? So it was very open to help.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Ryan. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Shoelace fell off. My shoe fell off on me. Then I was like 500 yards out. It fell off my foot, so I lost my lead. I lost my breath. Thank God I was running a 2.5 race. So
Yeah. And now you came through pretty quick, and you looked really strong at the finish. What was the course like?
flat, and it was good. It was good. A few uphills, steep hills, but it was pretty good.
How often do you compete in races like this?
This is only my third race so far. First time doing snowshoe racing this year.
And what made you attracted to the sport?
I don't know. I love snowshoes and I like running.
So it's a good combination for you.
Running in the snow is a little bit different.
Well, congratulations again. You won the race. You were passing the overall winner out there on the course. first?
Yes.
And what were the conditions like?
It started to get hard to breathe when you were up there and running because there wasn't really anything to do.
Yeah, and do you run otherwise?
I do cross country at my school,
And what school do you go to?
Chester Academy.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your win. What are you going to do now?
Party.
Thanks, Kenzie.
Yeah, so we're state officers for FFA, and so we're doing this as a fundraiser to help our organization because it's a nonprofit organization. So all the money we get is fundraising and like sponsorship. You get
So, I'm pretty sure that everything from this race today is going back to the foundation to get students to events like our state convention coming up this spring. So it's all.
Yeah,
really
it helps
helpful.
our members. Like a lot of our members can't afford it, but we won't turn away any member at all. So it helps get like members who aren't in the right financial situation to actually get a part of an organization that changes lives. I have been involved in it for 4 years.
I've been for 3 years, but we've only been in state office this 1 year.
Yeah, for this year. So.
Thank you so much for watching our coverage of the Frost Festival this year. This snowshoe event was a great success, an awesome way to raise money for the future farmers of America. Make sure you support them and your local farmers. Once again, my name is Kimberly Hawes. Have a great day.